Good day, people. Hopefully this time when as I'm recording, I like to be in the streets a lot. So today I'm actually going to be doing some recording from outside of one of the local elementary schools in Durham. I'm outside of Burton Elementary School where the principal is Miss Tiffany Boss. So I have a lot of conversations with different principals, different teachers, and that kind of thing. And again, different people in the community. So one of the things that I always brag about is no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, Miss Boss is going to make sure you eat good. And you could take that literally, you could take that metaphorically, but she's going to make sure you eat. So I've been coming to Burton in the morning times to work with a group of, in this case, fourth graders. Let's say fourth graders. And I had no idea when I pulled up today what was going on. I knew when I pulled around the corner and I didn't see any cars, I'm like, oh snap, what in the world is going on around here? There ain't no cars where there usually a car is parked. So I park my car and I go inside and I go and speak to their teaching and learning coach. I'm like, so what's going on outside? Ain't no cars up there. So she tells me that ABC 11 is coming to sponsor lunch for the staff of Burton. And along with that, because they are ABC affiliate, the producers of Abbott Elementary sent goodie boxes to the local news station. And because Burton was chosen, they got the goodie boxes, they got lunches, and what's in these boxes, some nice little razzle dazzle. Got some popcorn right here from the Mad Hatter. I'm gonna smash that. And oh, that cake looks good than a mug. Yes, sir. Like, for all of those who are on YouTube, I'm actually showing the contents of what's in there. A stress ball, but Lord know these teachers. Yes, Lord. And a nice little a pen, I believe this is, as a gripper that you put on the back of the phone. So the whole purpose of doing this episode right now is to go along with the thinking of what Dawn Staley was saying after they won a national championship a few weeks ago. Some people have uncommon favor. And in most cases, favor just ain't fair. So even something as small as a gesture like this, all it is just another element of confirmation to show you that no matter what's going on, just keep grinding. Put one foot in front of the other. Somebody's going to be watching. No matter what happens, don't get discouraged. It's amazing some of the places I find myself into. And what's even more crazy is, as I'm working with the students in the media center, the news, the people that work for the news are setting up in the media center. I didn't know they were going to be in there. That's why we went to the media center to do our thing. And the whole time that they're setting up, none of those students were like looking off or anything like that. They were fully engaged in what we were doing. And once I finished, because my group got cut short, I didn't want it to get cut short, but as we were finishing, the students got in line, somebody walked them all back to class, and different individuals came over and asking me who I was, shaking my hand, because one guy said it was hard for him to even set up the table and put the lunches on the table because he was engaged with what we were doing in our group. It was probably about 12 or 13 kids, but it's just you never know who's watching. All I was doing was what I normally do. I can't fake it till I make it. I don't know how to do that. It's just simply not in me. But I had no idea that they were even paying attention. I thought they were over there just setting up this stuff, but it was multiple people that came over there and said the same thing. But I'm not even saying that as a credit to me. I'm saying that as a credit to the culture and the school environment that these students come to at Burton every day. I think I mentioned on one of my podcasts, probably 1 or 2 episodes ago, that there are some schools that I genuinely love going into, and this is one of them. When I come in here, people are smiling, and not like they smiling in your face and ready to jug you in your back, but they're genuinely smiling, asking you how you doing, interacting with each other. The students, same thing with them. Now, granted, they can't they try to break their necks to get to the group when I'm coming, but it's just a testament to the work that is being put into this school. This kind of stuff right here doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not one of those, hey man, let me just walk in the door and this is how it's going to magically happen. These kinds of things take time. A lot of sacrificing has to go into something like this. And they absolutely let you know that they appreciate you while you're there, when you leave, and when you walk back in the door. And I'm not saying I'm doing any of this for any kind of accolades or attaboys, but it's just small things letting you know that they appreciate the effort that you're putting in. And I couldn't ask for anything else. All of these people that come to this school, that come to work every day, they add something to it. So, full circle moment. For all of you out there that have an idea of, some of the things that, you just haven't put it on paper yet, or for those who are in the process of going through creating something that you had a vision about and you're trying to put that vision into reality and you're trying to see some fruits of your labor, it's going to be some days that's going to be a little tough. But you just got to put one foot in front of the other, because when you do good work and you are good to people, those types of things come back to you. When you put good out there, genuinely put good into the world, no matter how big or small, it's going to come back to you. At some point, it's going to be a point where your plate, you might not have enough on that plate. But if you grind it out, you put that foot in front of the other, you just keep swimming, you just keep putting your head down and trudging, grinding, you're going to have to figure out a way to add those things to that plate, because it's going to come back in abundance. Now, this is Teacher Appreciation Week. Today, I believe, is National Teacher Appreciation Day, which is why I believe the news station ABC 11 actually are here. But just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. You see a storm, don't stop. You got to drive through that storm. Just keep going. But this is one of those cases right here that it's just, what it say, favor ain't fair. And then, like I said, it doesn't matter how big or how small. Just keep going. Small little increment pieces eventually gonna turn into that snowball. And you already know what happens to a snowball if you roll it down a hill. It's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So all the good that you keep doing, and again, that is genuine. You're not looking for anything in return, but it's gonna come in return for you anyway because of what's going out there. It's gonna come with a bounce back. It's like that tennis ball. You throw it, and you throw it against that wall. It'll come back to you if you make it to it. Just keep going. So I just had to jump on. I know this is a short one, but this one was on my heart, and I needed you all, and I hope this is going to touch somebody that's listening or looking at it on YouTube. I hope it touches somebody. Uncommon favor, man. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Love.